So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make butter slime. So the ingredients that you're going to be needing are, the first ingredient you're going to be needing is some Elmer's glue, your activator, which I'm using Tide. You can use any activator like borax, Stay Flow, contact lens solution, and Tide, or sometimes Game. And then you're going to be needing a bowl and a mixing utensil. So you're just going to be making one plain slime recipe. But you can add paint if you want it to be extra cooler. You can add paint. And as a substitute for clay, you can use Play-Doh. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is pouring in my glue. That's good enough. Just close my gallon. So this pretty much amount is good. This amount is good. Just a little bit of glue. Okay. And then, if you want, you can add a color, which I am going to add color. It's this lavender color. It's very light purple. And you can use the color of your choice. You don't have to use purple, but I prefer to use purple. But you can use any color you want. But I prefer to use the same color Play-Doh as your paint. Or the same color paint as your Play-Doh. So you're just gonna mix the paint and the glue, and then you're gonna keep on mixing until it is all mixed together and you get your full color for the color that you like. And if you don't like your color, you can always add more paint. So now that you have done once you're done mixing, you're going to add your activator. Which I'm using Tide. Okay, and you don't want to add too much because you don't want your slime to get really hard. So you're just gonna keep on mixing and adding Tide or your activator until it is non-sticky and you think you can play with it without sticking it to your hand, or when you just think it's ready. And when you keep on, if you keep on mixing, and whenever you think it's ready, you can go in with your hands and mix. I'm gonna keep on adding Tide until it's non-sticky. So I've been kneading with my hands, and this is my slime. You would think it's good when you should start mixing whenever your slime is getting off the bowl, so you won't break your mixing utensils. Okay. So now that you have your slime ready to go, so to play with, just a warning that this Play-Doh, the Play-Doh does melt your slime a bit, so you're gonna have to make sure you have extra activator on hand. Got it. Oh, so slow. So I'm not gonna put all of it because I don't want the slime to completely melt because it's kind of sticky itself. So, okay, so we're gonna add more. If I can get the whole thing out, that would be great. Okay. It's like really hard, the Play-Doh. I think people say that if you put Play-Doh into into lotion, it kind of forms into slime. So we're gonna have that much for now because, like I said, it does melt it. So I actually have put this into slime before. So see, it's like not that stretchy. So now you're going to form it. Well, this is optional, but I really want to do it. Form it into a ball or a square, and then you're just gonna put it into the middle of your slime, and you're just gonna do some just mix it in. Oh god, it's already, I already feel it getting sticky. Okay. You would, since the Play-Doh is hard, you would think that it would make it non-sticky because it's hard. So it's so purple. Okay. And when you think it's ready, and you're like, oh wait, it's not sticking. You have to mix it and knead it really well into the slime. As you can tell, it's already getting sticky. Okay. Oh, this is sticky. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna keep kneading this, and then I'll show you guys the product. Okay, so I'm gonna start mixing with my utensil because it's getting way too sticky. It's sticking onto my flat surface. It's just like liquid right now, so. But it's like kind of in the consistency of some. You don't want to touch this. So I'm going to show you guys what we're working with. You see, it's kind of sticking to the table, you know. And it's not coming off. So you're gonna have to put this down here. If you guys can see this line. Just wonderful. Oh god. So now I'm gonna add more activator, which is our top. Okay. You don't want to go a little too overboard because I'm gonna start mixing with my hands because I added activator. And with activator, you can't really. I don't know. This was a bad idea. But if you're willing to risk putting Play-Doh into slime and making your slime super sticky and just, yeah. So make sure, I didn't mention this before, but I should have said this. Make sure to have extra activator on hand just in case this happens. Just in case. It's like a really nice soft purple. Okay, so as you can tell, I haven't mixed it really well because there's still Play-Doh pieces and bits and pieces of Play-Doh onto my slime. So, yeah.
Okay.
It's so sticky, Mom. Mom, look, it's so sticky. It's so sticky. Oh, huh? Yeah. It's so sticky. So I'm gonna keep on eating this. See, it's not getting that sticky. It's not sticking onto my fingers that much. So, yeah, it's not sticky. sticky that much. So we're still gonna add a little bit of activator because it's still a tad bit sticky. So, hang on, let's do something. So we're just gonna keep kneading the activator into the slime, and I'm gonna keep on kneading because I don't know if you can tell, but I still haven't completely formed or mixed the the Play-Doh onto the slime. So I'm gonna keep on kneading until I get the desired consistency of some nice soft buttery clay slime. Okay, so this is the slime. It still hasn't completely formed, as you can see, but I've been mixing for a while now, and it's been like, it's just not wanting to mix, probably because I added activator, and then it's like hard kind of now, the slime. But so the Play-Doh isn't really able to dissolve or mix in the slime. So and yeah, so it's not the soft, smooth, buttery texture that we want. So I'm gonna add a little bit of activator, a little bit of Tide until it feels the soft desired texture that I want. Since we're not really getting the soft texture of the slime that we want, I'm gonna add a little bit of lotion into the slime, or as many as there is left, because there's really not much left, as you can see. So I'm gonna try to get all of the lotion out, or as much lotion I can out, to put in the slime, so my slime can be smoother, because we're not really getting this desired like the texture that we want, because we really want it soft and smooth and just nice feeling textured slime. Dab, 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 dab. Okay, so we can't really get all the rest out, so we don't want to add too much, because lotion helps if the slime is hard, and our slime is not hard. It's actually kind of sticky, so we don't want it to get even more sticky. But you just mix in your lotion onto your slime, and you just do the same thing that you did with the Play-Doh. You just mix. But a heads up that the slime is leaving a lot of, like, I don't know what it's called, but like a lot of bits and pieces of like slime, sticky slime on my table. So make sure you have like a clean surface or something like that. I don't know. But no. And it's like, I don't know. Okay, so it's getting smoother. This is a sign, if you want a sign that you know if it's butter slime or like a nice soft slime, if it spreads. So it's not spreading as much. So I think it's approved butter slime. I think. No. And a butter slime is also really stretchy, so we passed the spread test. So now let's do a dance. Let's do Now let's do the stretchy test. It's not. Let's do a swirl. And then it passed the swirl test. Okay, so we're definitely need to knead it more because it's very hard. And then another thing that we're also going to be doing is the poking test. It passed the poke test. So for butter slime, we always have to do the spread test to see if it's actually butter slime, but it's very rippy and it's not smooth. So make sure it doesn't turn out like mine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial of butter slime. Butter slime. Butter slime. Don't play with your slime aggressively, kids. So, that's my slime.